Well, folks, a lot has happened in only a few months. First things first, I'd like to thank all of you so much for the incredible amount of support on the TUGS Iceberg. It was truly a labor of love, and I'm very happy that it's been able to resonate with the community so much. It's exactly what MK and I both wanted. I especially thought it would never grow to amass over 100,000 views. The explosion in new fan content has been wonderful to watch. Additionally, since I don't think I've had the chance to publicly thank him yet, I'd like to quickly shout out the unlucky Tug here. If you're watching my videos, then you've most definitely heard of him. He mentioned the iceberg at the end of his TUGS analysis video, which, by the way, you should totally check out if you haven't already. Now, the main topics of this video: updates on the iceberg itself, and what you can likely expect from this channel in the future. For those of you who are unaware, the August 27th release date of the iceberg wasn't just a random choice of mine. I'd chosen that date since the very next day, the 28th, was when the Star Tugs Trust was holding their next event. The video was meant to allow people to attend the event with a different outlook on tugs and be able to engage with the behind-the-scenes material that was on display much more. We did get more ruler reference photos, specifically of Hercules and Zack, along with more various promotional pictures, a prototype ERTL top hat, scripts, and concept art. While the original version of Railhead with Hercules still holds true, the title was also discovered to be the name for the original 20-minute cut of High Tide, similar to the change of Warrior's Longest Day to Warrior. Tencent's model made an appearance, albeit with a new cast of his face mask, as the original was too badly damaged from mishandling. However, to MK and I's utter delight, a concept drawing of a battleship in Big City was one of the pieces of material seen on display, and one of the first artifacts to leak. If you remember our 1930s theory, you can see why this made us flip our lids. After that, everything remained radio silent for a while in regards to new TUGS material. That was until the 16th of October, when the unlucky Tug formally announced the new preservation group, the TUGS Project. The TUGS Project is run by a group of media preservation enthusiasts who were loaned film reels, Polaroids, and prints from TUGS crew members featuring in-depth looks at the process of how the show was made, new looks at characters, deleted scenes, and more. This also includes some content from the iceberg. I'll go over the notable stuff, just in case you haven't heard. Here's the infamous Reagan Zorn. This is one of the photos the exhibition claimed they could never ever show. But here we are, thanks to the TUGS Project. After some close examination, fans discovered that it was actually a spitting image dog toy of Ronald Reagan that was cut down to size in order to fit in Zorn's wheelhouse. Additionally, as another entry that ties into the Reagan Zorn, we finally have photos of the David Min and Robert Cardona face masks. These were sculpted by the crew for the December 1987 Christmas party. Cardona's face was made to fit on Tencent, and Mitten's face was made for Zip. However, it can be seen on the Sunshine prop too during what appears to be the original take for the ending of the first episode. Another huge reveal, the Gomez incident. This is the famed scene from the original cut of Jinxed, where Boomer sends Izzy Gomez crashing into what we thought was a warehouse in the iceberg. It turned out to actually be a much smaller dock with a shed. Unfortunately, the footage hasn't been found yet. The TUGS Project is always putting out more content as they restore it. You can have a look at everything they've put out through the link in the description of this video. Keep your eyes peeled, as more is always on the way. One last tidbit that relates to the iceberg. The United States test pilot for the first episode Sunshine was uploaded by a mystery YouTube user going by the name Captain Star, with the audio being recorded from one of the private Trust exhibition screenings. It was uploaded in 2 parts initially. Not long after, MK the Instrumentalist cleaned up the muffled audio, and you can find an improved version on the Star Switchers channel, with some of the awkward pauses removed. The link for this will also be in the description. Now, what to expect from me in the future. I'm currently a full-time college student and don't have a lot of free time to work on full-fledged videos like the Iceberg. However, I do still want to make content for you guys since you all seem to enjoy it. That being said, if you want to hear more from me, I'm much more active on Twitter. I'll leave a link in the description. I post my edits there from time to time, including more deleted scenes, what-if concepts, and other fun stuff. Out of all my edits, probably the most notable ones are my ERTL concepts, of which my buddy John made a fantastic pseudo-commercial for, which I encourage you all to check out over at his channel. It's some crazy good stuff. Now, as for videos on this channel, I'm very excited to announce a couple of projects of mine that I hope you'll be looking forward to as well. Firstly, an original story of mine, similar to the format of the TUGS audio productions of many years ago, and even further inspired by a real-life event. I'm proud to announce Rescue. I've had the script written for roughly a year now, and I figured it was time to do something with it. This is so far my first and only original episode, with edits to accompany it. I may be putting out a casting call on Twitter sometime in the near future when time allows, so feel free to keep watch there if you're interested. It's supposed to be set somewhere roughly in the second season, and is currently sitting at a 15-minute outline, where 3 harbor tugs have to salvage an ocean liner in distress. It's something I'm very proud of, and I can't wait to share with you all. Also coming down the pipeline for next year, a sequel to The Iceberg, also serving as an analysis of the first episode of TUGS, Sunshine. This episode has so much to unpack. I'll be joined by MK the Instrumentalist once more, as we dissect the many drafts and remnants left over in later versions, as well as little details we've picked up along the way. Grab your tinfoil hats and get ready for a trip. That's about all from me for now. Hope you all have a happy holidays and a great new year. Stay tuned!